Oh, crud. Not coughing yet. But let's see. Oh, yeah. There's no more TikTok. So that's unfortunate. But let's see what we got. Performance with projector. All right. Okay, so hopefully I'm not gonna start up coughing up a fit. Hey, what's happening? Hey, Rooster. Is that Arizona? I don't think it's Arizona. Well, I'm not streaming there this morning, so I don't know, man. I'm not even checking into it. But good morning. Good morning, all. Let's see. It's so weird to be coming back. Oh, hey, look, Mr. Black is already in the base. So let's go join him. Good morning, all. It's good to be back after being sick for 2 weeks. I've actually been sick since Christmas, so it's been a very messed up time for me. So I was hoping to be able to come back properly, but nope, I had to go and get sick. But it is what it is, right? Now, let's see where we are. Hey, a bye guy. Oh, I hear it, Mr. Black. A bye guy. Congratulations to a bye baby. Thanks for sharing the photos in Discord. For everybody else, welcome. All right. Okay, so where we were at is Mr. Black is here. Hey, Mr. Black, what's happening? I can talk. I can talk. Yes, indeed. So, what do we have over here? Oh, okay. So this has been, even though I've been sick, I've been working away at a few things, and people have been asking me for tutorials, of course. Now, we have a Star Destroyer in the sky, just hanging out, and of course it's not as big as one would expect, but from the ground, it does look pretty mighty. Good enough for an aerial bombardment. What can I say? Oh, Mr. Black. Mr. Black has got his flying craft. Yeah, he actually went and built this. It looks very much like a pod racer type thing. Very un-Star Wars. Well, I suppose it's a custom build, so it's not an official build in any capacity. I handle the official builds. Mr. Black just does his fun things, but it's pretty cool. Excellent. This came about as as Abide Guy's fault, because he's doing a bunch of these mini craft, and he did the mini Slave One, and he's been fooling around with the Star Destroyer, but of course he's been busy having a bite baby, so he never actually got back to this. So I potted around and I have come up with my own design for a little mini Star Destroyer, which means that I get to have my whole fleet of Star Destroyers without having to worry about spending 2 weeks building one gigantic craft. It does enough for getting into place and, just being a general. Like, look at this shot. Look at this shot right here. Can't get that shot without with a real thing, because it moves so slow. But here we are. We can now have big shot hanging overhead. Okay, so let me go and I'll show you what else Mr. Black has been up to. Mr. Black, can you pinpoint your new base? Okay, then I'll have to go find it myself. I see ya. Right over there. Let's go and destroy this rebel scum. Well, how fast is yours? I've only got like 4. That's 5. So 15 forward thrusters. Oh, you're pretty fast too. I think the top limit of 9 is still active because you caught up pretty fast. Oh, there it is, the rebel base. Now I shall bombard it. Aerial bombardment time. Hey, hey, Beard. Hey, Fawad. What's happening? We're just messing. We're just messing around today. This is Mr. Black's rebel base. As you can see, it needs some ships in here to make it look official. But he's been playing around. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm going to have to hook up Mr. Black. Okay, Mr. Black, let's get you connected. Where is that? So if I hook up, let me see, and Xbox. Join a party from here. Give me 1 second. Yes, Mr. Black has a whole bunch of people here. Recent party. Okay, I just invited you to a party. Come join me. Hopefully that should not double up. All right. Talk to me.
Oh, no better.
Okay, guys, can you hear him? Talk to me, Mr. Black. Because I can't hear you right now.
Hello? Can anybody hear you?
Really weird.
Anybody in chat?
Oh. Okay,
Sure
so I'm plugged into the wrong place. Let's try this again. Talk to me, Mr. Black.
Hello?
Hey!
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Brilliant. That's great stuff.
Can you guys hear Mr. Black okay?
Hello, everyone in chat.
All right. Okay, perfect. So, I think we got it. Now, oh yeah, I can hear myself. That's the other thing I don't like so much. I can hear myself in real time. But we can hear Mr. Black again.
Yeah, that's good. As soon as we get here, it gets dark.
Yeah, it's just like you like it. I need to bring back. I need to bring some of the X-wings over here.
Yeah, definitely.
But we got a whole bunch of ships that we can now line up. All right. Okay. So this is just part 1 because Mr. Black has been busy taking a full advantage of the fact that I was sick. So he's been building ahead. I tried to keep up, but it's impossible when you have someone like Mr. Black not trying to, definitely outpacing you. because he does not stop, if not for nothing.
Yeah, I just built 3 pyramids of Giza last night.
Yeah, I know. You were like unstoppable. Did you do the stream for the house this morning?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Perfect. I'll go and I'll download that and get that video uploaded. Well, Fawad K, thank you for joining from India. We try to give you the best of all the builds that you can love.
I missed that. I missed the fast travel.
Oh dear. And I'm dropping through the air. Where the heck is my base?
I also did the Mos Eisley fortress tour as well yesterday.
Oh, okay.
That should be on.
Oh, perfect. So I should be able to grab that.
I had to kind of trick the game and go around the whole map where I'd never played. So nothing loaded in and sneak round the back of where I wanted to be.
Okay.
It took forever.
Well, we have Mr. Black's rebel base over there, and this is my first Imperial base. So, hey, Syria, what's up? We have snow in Florida. Woof. Anyway.
Hey, Syria. Hey, Rooster.
So we're taking a lot of influence from the mock building community. It's on Rubricable and on YouTube, and this is one of the inspired builds from those guys. I actually wish I could remember the name of the builder who inspired this one, but this Imperial base is quite different than some of what I've constructed before, and we're still trying to figure out a lot of the internals and everything. This one was based mostly on the looks and everything, but you got these fantastic interiors that I am actually trying to emulate right now, translate into the game. But check this out. We got the interior over here, and then of course the top of the command center. We have to put the whole bank of things over here. This was mainly experimental to see how much detail we can get, and it turns out is that we can actually get quite a bit, even though we're missing a lot of the slanted pieces. So as long as you have a good design in mind, you can really do a lot of good stuff. And right now, with the festival pieces coming in, it has opened up the possibilities of building even further. So you're not just limited to just like Star Wars, like what they give you for the Imperial kits, whatever. You combine it with all of the other stuff that you have, and like these pieces, for instance, are these are stair pieces. These are corners for railings. So like these guys, the gray ones.
And then your roof pieces as well.
Right, and it's just a matter of just making as much out of what you have, because there's so much like detail you can get just from those little pieces. Now,
I love the top on this one.
Yeah, this one is really cool.
Yeah, it's real nice.
Now, apart from that, I do have my hangar that I have to get back to, but it's kind of doing the mock builds is kind of down to kind of setting a tone for a tone and design. I think they just design. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's not the like the details or anything. It's just about just a certain type of a design element. I'm completely losing words here. It's really hard to even think of the word. But maybe it's a discipline or principles that come with the Empire, because Empire has to be so different. Hey, Joker! than Rebel. So this is one reason why I'm not even touching any Imperial design and letting Mr. Black just handle all of those.
Thank you.
But we do have like a full fleet. No, not a full fleet, but a little squad of my TIE fighters. And this is one of the best designs that I've managed to come up with so far, because the ball is almost perfect. This is based on the TIE fighter from Lego. And of course, we don't have all the slanted pieces and everything we need. I've had to use a lot of the roof pieces to make the ball, but it at least follows the whole ball thing, and it's not just kind of faking it. So if they do give us some slanted pieces in the future, we can just pop some of these off, pop them on, and we still have a solid build. I do have to add Neva's little trick for getting whatchamacallit,
First person view.
Yeah, first person point of view by tossing one of these guys here. This is really good for our camera car. No, it's not gonna let me do it anymore. I gotta wreck it. Yep, gotta wreck it. Call me Wreck It Ralph.
It's only like a small chair.
Does that mean you're gonna have to put that in? You're gonna have to design the back one stud further out or two studs further out?
I think I have to bring the seat one stud further in. Is my audio very low? Can you guys hear me properly? Anybody? Anybody at all?
I do earlier when I was listening to you.
There's super low volume. Okay, guys, just let me know what the volume is like. All right, so anyway, I will be finishing these out while you guys let me know about the volume. Hey, Chris Garnage, what's happening? Did you see what they added to the store? They added they went and added whatchamacallit? Cake.
Added what?
The sound from Cake. Short skirt, long jacket.
Oh, right.
It is officially in the store, and as a part of the battle pass. And I had to go and put it as my lobby music, of course. So if I go back to the lobby right now, that's what we're gonna hear. I might get a copyright strike, but we'll see. Hey, Kaboom! What's happening? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Now,
morning, Chris Cartage.
I do plan to fly all of these at the same time in a much better display than the X-Wings. So I mean, I've already planned for it. So there's a fair bit of stuff going on. What I'm going to do right now is going to show you over to the next base. So you guys are gonna like this one. Oh, you haven't seen the item shop yet? Actually, go to the battle pass. It's in the music battle pass.
How can it go to work? Face my students.
So the music battle pass is quite different. All right, Mr. Black, are you done flying? Okay, number 7. Number 7.
I'm just gonna start finishing that turret you built half of.
Oh yeah, go ahead and finish the turret. We have like so many turrets to build now. Mr. Black has to lay down his defenses around his temple and everything else. So we're getting ready for the invasion of Rebel Forces. General Anonymous is going to be popping in at some point and working with us. So I intend to have a full Imperial base waiting for that rebellious come. This is base number 2. And Mr. Black left me a present.
What present?
Oh, the mainframe that you built.
Oh yeah, is that still there?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to delete it.
Yeah, delete it.
But this is part of my exploration with the mocks, the MOCs. Mocks stand for my own creation, and because I was saying before, there's a whole community of builders there who absolutely love Star Wars, and they've been building Star Wars mocks for years. These guys are absolutely fantastic. They've gotten to the point where they've said, you know what, I don't like some of the stuff that Lego is putting out. It is limiting. So I'm going to create something for the community. And that's pretty much exactly what they've done. So these are
some of the builds they do are stunning.
Yeah,
absolutely stunning. If you haven't seen them, you've got to have a look.
If you really want to see what an Imperial base should really look like, they do a lot of work based on the comics and the lore, and they try to keep it as accurate as possible. So where some of the official builds may have a couple of problems, they will expand on them to try to make them even more accurate. So you will find like I believe the shuttle, the Empire's Imperial shuttle, is very the official one is what they call the play test model, not play test, play scale, and it's actually really much smaller than anything that I've ever built. So that's one of the things that I'm going to have to look at as well, just to make sure that we have some options. But with the thanks, Chris. It's good to be actually sounding better as well. Like, I've been stuffed up for so long. It's terrible.
It's good to have you back, Puck.
Anyway, this is the mock. Thank you, Mr. Black. This is how the mock starts out. And I swear, man, these guys use so many pieces. This is one of the scary parts when I was building this. Just doing the layout for where everything is supposed to go. And since they're IRL, they have, like, you know, as many pieces as possible. And I do a lot of choosing just to get some of these pieces in there. This one side is incomplete here, but here is a little bit more complete here. You can see some of the substitutions I had to make. You know, so I don't have any of the slanted pieces, so you have to use a little bit more of this. But I found quite a few really good substitutions. And this is going to look a lot more like the first build that I showed you guys. It's just going to be more to scale with the guns and everything. And this is what I work on. Just chopping away at it. The thrush in the ocean? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It was sent yonder. No, I actually just I flew it away and knocked the balloons off.
This is some sort of alert.
So it's not in the ocean, it's more by the seaside, where I can come back and do some cleanup while, you know, while you guys aren't looking. Just one of those things. Okay, let me see. So I'm going to continue this build. It's either this or get back with the TIE fighters. And as much as I want to get back with the TIE fighters, I do want... Mr. Black has unfortunately woken up the challenge monster in me, and I want to catch up with him as much as possible. Okay, I think I need to check my background settings here. One sec.
How did I wake a monster in you?
Oh. Just by building so much and building well. Dang it. So stop it.
Didn't you sign it for me?
I mean, there I was trying to catch up. I was catching up, but then I got sick. So, of course, that stopped me a little bit, a lot.
Well, I went off and did another build so I didn't get too far ahead.
Yes, I know. But you're still too dang fast. Which is kind of good for competition. This means that I have to stay on my toes, like a lot. Oh my God! One of the things that I did discover about the this mock in particular was that you can't follow the instructions blindly. That's one thing I can tell you. You can go and actually get some of the PDFs from some of these guys. They sell them on Rebrickable. Sometimes they provide them for free. Just depends on what you're looking at. If you follow them blindly, you're going to end up with something that you can't use because you don't have all the pieces. And there are some cases where they deliberately leave open spaces because it's going to be designed for playing with your Lego figures. So there are areas where no wall is set up. This entire wall on the side here, for instance, that was all designed to be completely open, so you can put your minifigs in here. It was never designed to be actually enclosed where we can run in and out, as you know we can do for Lego Star Wars. No, it's not Lego Star Wars. For Lego Fortnite, I'm talking about. I'm gonna crack. All right. So one of the things that we have slightly off is the fact that we don't have a back wall. So this is something that I now have to go and add instead of trying to reclaim one of those spaces back there, so that we actually have a back wall and can close the entire thing off. Believe me, that was really, really annoying when it actually came down to it. And no, this will not be a tutorial because this is a mock from another creator. So as much as I would love to do a tutorial on a basic this, it's mainly about getting inspired by what they've done and trying to build off it. So like there's only so much that I can do personally. Now,
yeah, that's why I changed mine. Even though I copied a mock, I changed quite a lot of it.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, we have to. It's just the very nature of it. We have to change the entire build. Hold on a second.
Well, the mock I did, I wanted to redesign all the bottom and turn it into usable space.
Oh yeah, you have to.
And I didn't want the buildings on the right side, so I designed like a helipad. So the mock that I kind of worked from is about 50% the mock, 50% my own.
Oh, nice. Hold on one second. My wife is trying to talk to me. All right, and we are back. Okay, it's like minus 20 degrees today. I took a dog out a little while ago, and now it's getting a little warm in here because I'm still wearing my hoodie on top of everything else. So, how are we sounding today? What are you guys more interested in today? Is it just you know? I know you guys just mostly hang out and stuff, but do we want to do a little bit of base building today instead of some ship building? Because I know we have a ton of ship building to take care of. Woo! My days have been off without Puck. Have him back. Thank you, Rooster. I appreciate that. Hey, Iron Geek, what's up? I have a vid built on the TIE fighters. Oh my god, I just realized, I just remembered two things. Okay, so I have been trying to work on the tutorial for the X-wing for the past 2 weeks, I swear. But it's and then I have a tutorial to do on the TIE fighters. But you remember when I built the whole fleet of the TIE fighters? I knew exactly how to go in, like right after that. Like you build 6 of them, and you know how to build it. Just you put the pieces down, and you just build fast. I tried to do that yesterday, and just record the entire process, and I couldn't do it. I had changed like so much that I forgot how which pieces I had changed, and in the building the entire fleet, I kind of got into a rhythm, but then because I was not building them for 2 weeks, I then lost the rhythm and forgot most of the changes. So it's like I had to go and learn it all over again. But as a result of that, having to go and learn it, and said, you know what, I'm going to actually document the process this time. There's this tool called, what's it called? Studio from Rubricable. And what I have actually done, and this is on a different computer, otherwise it would show you, I can actually create a PDF of the, let me see, export this. Can I export this? I can export this. I can now export like a PDF of the entire build of the X-Wing, so that I can actually provide that as part of my my tutorial process. Here, let me just export this. Open the folder. You need to go over here. Share. Go to AirDrop. Not iPad. MacBook. There we go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pop this in so you guys can see it. Can I share that here? Hey, the Modernist! Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back.
Modernist. Hi, Angie.
Okay, so I think I need to share this. Lady. I think I need to share this as a different file. So, sources, add new source, window capture, sure. Give me the source. Give me the source. Option is Acrobat. Done. All right. So, oh, here's my. So this is Oh, come on! Stop that! I can actually generate the PDFs, like I was saying. Close it. Darn it! There we go. Okay, here we go. So, see, this is still in the whole setup process, but I should be able to generate like a full PDF of exactly what I need to build. So I have this step-by-step process that I'm documenting, and I know it seems a little pedantic, but it's actually been really helpful, especially when I'm taking some of the pieces that we just don't have the bricks for, and it doesn't follow the same protocol. So this is what I'm doing. So this is one additional steps that I'll be making for the TIE fighters as well. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I think it's going to be ultimately worth it. Okay, anyway, that was a distraction. Let me get back over to where I was going. Where was I going? I was trying to get this one file. So yeah, that's me. This is just what I've been doing. you guys think the PDF step by step will actually add anything to the process? Thank you, Angie. I've always thought being able to actually look at what we're building and kind of understanding some of it would be really, really, really cool. It is really time consuming though. So I'm like step by step. And then I found out that it actually went and moved some of the steps around. So that was really super, super aggravating. But once all the steps are there and the pieces are built, then it's so much easier to deal with. But I do get really technical with some of these builds. So being able to document what, some of the big changes, especially when we don't have the bricks and we have certain techniques that we have to use, it's freeing. Civ Carry, what's happening? Okay, so we got a couple of new pieces in here. Well, not new pieces, but these guys need to be built up. So this kind of goes all over the place when it comes to just the construction techniques here. So there's the side pieces. Oh, excuse me. I think I actually understand some of it. It actually helps to kind of move forward in the process. So you see what you're building instead of trying to... Oh, the tool was here. It's called Studio. About Studio. Go to Lego Bricklink. And I think I found it on Rebrickable.com. But Lego Bricklink, go look that up. Lego Bricklink Studio. There's a version for PC and a version for Mac. So it's very useful if you want to share your builds. Because there's a whole community about sharing some of the builds. Now, where was I?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to just move forward in this process. Oh, hello. I like that. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of pieces here, which I need to turn upside down. So I'm going to just jump forward and Halloween Town Hall. I gotta say, it's kind of almost weird being back. Almost. Only almost. You know what? I'm gonna just do 2 of those. What the heck? I've actually not been building that much since I've been gone. I've been more focused on trying to get better. I did pop on a couple times to try to, poke around at a few things.
It's so hard to stay off in it when you're ill. You just
Yep.
want to get back on and build something that you've just thought about.
Exactly. And, your brain never stops. Your brain never, ever stops. It's saying, hey, this would look really cool. Hey, go build this right now.
Sending you pictures and stuff as well.
Oh my God, you were the worst. Actually, you know what? A buy guy was the worst. Because a buy guy just popped on one night. I was like, hey, you want to see a Star Destroyer? And I'm like, it's like, are you on? I was like, no. Then he followed up with, you want to see a Star Destroyer? And that was it.
Yeah.
He knew exactly the right thing to say.
I was doing the Halloween stuff, and I was so ill, but I just couldn't stop coming in and doing bits.
Yeah, you just kept poking away. See, like, we are our worst enemies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our own worst enemies. All right, here we go. So, boom. 1, 2. There we go. Let's space these guys out. I love these pieces from the Nightmare kit. Because they have so much. and it's like so simple sometimes. I am going to try to use the bigger pieces because there's so many smaller pieces here. Hey, Haskins! Feeling a lot better. Not
Hey, morning, Haskins. Hey, modernist.
I'm still not 100%. More like around let's say 90. Yeah, let's go for 90. You still got sniffles to deal with and everything, but definitely on the mend. So appreciate all the support and all the encouragement from you guys. So thank you for being such an awesome community. All right, let's get this all the way back here. Huh. Man, this is fun. All right. Okay, so there were a couple of bits. Where the heck? I thought they had some of those really cool pieces. Okay, so there was a couple pieces here that actually looked like vents. Now I could go ahead and just fill this entire area in with these guys and not worry about it, but there was some really cool stuff that they were doing. Let me just see. Well, hey, I like these bits, but they can't use them. All right. I think. Are these any roof pieces? Can we use any roof pieces here? These are 1 1/3. That would give an interesting look. Because I mean, like, there's like so much like heating stuff you have to go on, but my big problem is doing something like this. Like, you know, do like 3 levels of this. There we go. See, you got like a nice pattern that goes on here. The big problem is that when it comes to filling the rest of it in, we're now over the top of here, and this still needs to be balanced out. So there's a bit of danger of like over designing and not being able to compensate. So we've got like these are 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So 2 of these is equal to 1 block high, and it's really important to know how high everything is. See, so you got 2 of these. So it's 1, 2, and 3. This means that 2 of these equals 1 block. I've used 3 of these, and there are no single blocks for these guys, but we do have some I think two size blocks. So being able to compensate for that is kind of important. Okay, so now we're at 1, 1.5. Crap. I mean, unless I go like full 1, 2, 3, 4, or just do the lower half and then figure out the top part. Could be interesting. All right, you know what? I'm going to commit to it. What can I say? You know what? I'm only going to half commit to it. No. Hold on. If I'm half committing, then I should half commit properly. Which I wish I know makes no sense whatsoever, but it makes sense in my head, so let's go with it. All right. Excuse the heck out of me. No, I didn't mean to use that door. Okay, so that is the full 16. If we're going back here, so we should not be using the full 16. Let's get rid of this. This is how we end up going, teetering close to complexity.
What are you doing?
I am going to add more spacing here instead of going with the two. Trying to make sure that this can actually be even. So 1, 2, I think 1, 2, 6. No, I think that should be good. So this is now 1 block high. I mean, it will be so much easier for me just to slap down the bricks and call it a day. Which technically I should be doing. But where's the challenge in that? The challenge is when we hit complexity and I'm left there, you know, wondering like what the heck just happened.
Yeah, I cannot believe I hit complexity.
I can believe it.
Doing the last capstone, I was like, I don't know, about 20 pieces off, laying down 12,000.
Dude, that's tragic. That is seriously tragic. That's the most tragic thing I've heard all morning.
I had to pretend somebody stole the capstone. I mean, what else can I do?
Yeah. Put it into your head canon. Somebody stole the capstone. All right, let's see. We got 1, 2, and 3, and then, yep. All right. Thing is, I have to do the same thing to the other side as well. But we got our vents, so let's get these. At least they look ventish. Now I have to copy that same design over here, but let's get the design all the way up before we go a little further. The big thing about doing Imperial base is that we want it to look imposing. Not just evil, we understand, but imposing. And this is what is, oh nice, really helpful with some of these designs here. That they have that imposing nature already built in. So huge thanks to the mock creators. Oh, actually, you know what? I had the name of this dude. Okay, I'm on page 62. Page 62. Let me go to page 1, and I'll tell you his name right now. Oh, well, of course it's Wilma62. You can find him on rubricable.com. WILMAAA 62. I should share the let me see. Can I share that picture? All right, back to the build. Page 62. Man, this is gonna look so good when it's done. Oh, that does look pretty cool. There is a lot of repetition, but you know it's always worth it. Oh, that does look really cool. All right, no, don't let me get ahead of myself. Don't let me get ahead of myself. Here we go. All right. Okay, that's fixable. That's nice. Since that is 4, I can use a fence. Moss Isley. What has everybody been up to anyway? I mean, like I've been like so miserable. I've not even been tuning into some of the streams, guys. Like seriously, man, going in and out of sleep for 2 weeks kind of sucks. Oh, that's gonna stand out. But we do have Fortnite Forever Festival. Oh no, hold on. This is Raven, not Fortnite Forever Festival. Raven's Roost. He's got these pieces here. Slightly darker, but you know what? Better than the fence. And of course, those are too high. So 2 is 4, which means that balances out there. What balances that out? Here, find a solution. Oh no, what did I do? All right. Here we go. Expanding. Oh yeah. I've been hearing rumblings about expanding those bases. Well, the build never stops. That's one thing we gotta say. The build never stops.
Oh, it's something new.
And I gotta say, one of the big things that I've been really interested in doing with with this new design for the Imperials was really moving away from what they gave us in the Star Wars kit, but trying to integrate some of it. Who's my friend neighborhood? Sorry. Trying to integrate some of it in a different way, because I think a lot of us got caught up in some of the designs that were thrown our way by Epic for Star Wars. I know it kind of
like the Mos Eisley.
Yeah, puts Mos Eisley, because I mean, seriously, I see a lot of builds, and this, I'm not shading anybody here. It's just stating the fact that a lot of us have been really influenced just by the Mos Eisley kits, and I think it's actually limited some of what we, as creators, are fully capable of doing. Like, we can really think outside the box in huge ways. I think these are too far forward. Yeah, these are too far forward. I have to take that back a bit. One step. So let me get these into place first. Anyway, it's kind of really limited some of our thinking. It's not necessarily a completely bad thing, but it is a realistic look at it. Because the expectations of what Star Wars is based on those initial pieces, and of course, with the expansion of the kits over the past couple months, and more pieces, like I swear, the if we had the Nightmare kit, for instance, when the Star Wars kit came out, it would have changed a lot of the building. This is more hindsight than anything else. And we are now at the point where we just have so much available. And I'm digging it, because the possibilities have opened up in a huge way. And we can fully, no, not fully design, but we can really design to our, almost to our heart's content in a more expansive way. So if you think you were done with Star Wars, no, not even close. Especially with dang it, with May the 4th coming up again. May the 4th is always coming up. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
That's 2 stop.
There we go. I think that's better. It's a lot better. But now we have those pieces to deal with here. Crud. The musical pieces are awesome. I mean, like, I keep coming across pieces every now and then, and I'm like, Mr. Black, don't sleep on this. And he's like, yep, already using it. And I have to go shake my fist at him, but, you know, that's just the nature of things.
I just use those arches as well, you know, the half-wall arches that you wanted to use.
Yes. Brilliant.
If you look at the back of them, it's a dark grey, which is really nice to have in your build. It sort of like sets the light grey from the dark grey. So I use that bit above doors and things.
Yep.
The arches turn inside.
You know, I've actually kind of found it interesting how some people look at, hey, DBZ, what's happening? How some people look at the kits, and they only see the kits. They don't see the pieces and the value of using those pieces, which is one of the main things that we look at when we're considering buying kit. What is this considering nonsense I'm talking about? When we
There's definitely two types of builders though, isn't there? There's one that's buy kits, and then there's like the old school, what I call old school, like when I was a kid. You had a really big bucket of just random stuff, and you just always create custom stuff. Never buy these packs out.
yeah,
I think there's two different types of builders, isn't there?
yeah, because most times you can look at the kit, and most of the times when I'm looking at them, I'm not even saying, "Hey, that's a really cool building. I would love to build that, get that into a town or something." I am zooming in on the kit, and I'm looking at that railing. Is it going to be separate? Are we going to have this little piece in there? Hey, that little light over there. That looks amazing, and I'm picking the piece apart. Instead of actually looking at the kit itself, is more about the pieces.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
So definitely different kinds of builders.
I can remember as a kid, like first to the bucket, I always used to get like the pieces like the propeller or something like that. You know, that allowed you to make whatever you wanted.
Yeah. It can get quite ridiculous. And that's not changed.
I've changed your gun design slightly.
What's changed is our buying power. Now we have the money. All right, so I think that's gonna do quite nicely for there. All right, so I gotta build that on the other side as well. Let me see. Can I get back to this? This is my 12. All right, we got our single. Almost feels like a fool's errand at this point. It's like, just throw down the. You know, screw it. I give up. I tried, but you know, there are limitations, and we've got so many limitations here. So I'm just gonna toss up a solid wall. Nobody's gonna know any difference. Except, but no, you guys will know, but don't know. But you aren't gonna tell, right? Thank you so
You'll
much.
know.
Yeah, but you know what? I can bear knowing. No skin off my teeth. What we do have here is, here, check this out. All right, so we got a couple pieces here. One half piece. What? Man, so many little pieces here and there and here and there. Little pieces everywhere. Yeah, crud. That's not gonna be nice. All right, fine. Technical base building. Some of it is freeform. Some of it is just following the plan.
At some point, I've built a few of these bases. I'm gonna find a point in a movie, and I'm gonna try and recreate it myself.
All right. Hey, so DBZ, I was talking about to say hello and see that you recovered. Well, I'm very happy. Even because today I had a school meeting, it's time for lunch. All right. Later, DBZ, I will catch you around, man, my friend. We have to catch up in the game at some point, so feel free to reach out anytime. Yeah, anything.
Yeah, definitely. We'll let you know, Rooster.
Hey, remember, Mr. Black is always here. Well, he's hanging around. Building. He never stops building. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, so let's get this in place. I think I should keep one of these around, because there's so much need for this. Oh, really? Okay. I think this piece is supposed to be that piece. Yeah, because everything for these pieces need to be below. So down one, come on. Yes. Oh, well, that's fun. And by fun, I mean what?
Yeah, they work.
All right. Now, does that go all the way up? That's the question. I think it does. Oh, that's 3 levels. Woof. Fun times. Fun times. This goes up 2. One more level. That's right. One more level.
I'm gonna build a big, massive rail gun on top of one of these mountains. Like,
And I'm going to have to bomb it from orbit. Have you watched The Expanse?
I haven't.
Dude, seriously. You haven't watched The Expanse?
Run it by me because I may have it. I mean, it kind of sounds. It's space. It's about space.
Yes. It's only one of the top sci-fi series of the past past 10
I may
years.
have. I may have watched it. I usually watch them.
Mars Colony, you know, etc. A lot of fun stuff. Bullets in Space. Any of this sound familiar?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. I think that was from. Was that not from
Battlestar
you
Galactica.
the other day on about Battlestar Galactica?
Yes. I was trying to convince you to go watch Battlestar Galactica, so my pitch to you was Bullets in Space. It's a good pitch.
I've watched so many of those shows that I forget the name of them sometimes.
Shame.
Especially when they get one season. That's so disappointing.
Yeah, well, at least Battlestar had 4 seasons. I think it was 4 seasons, and the Expanse, they had a good run as well. So it
I
wasn't
watched
like
The Last of Silo last night.
yes.
Amazing.
I know the end of it was kind of threw me. It's like, wait a minute, what? Are we on a different show? What is going on?
Yeah, it took a few minutes to sink in what happened, but then it was like, oh right.
If you haven't watched Silo yet, go ahead and you know, do yourself a nice big favor and watch it. Oh, good God! Come on, no, really? This is how you can do me? Yep, I'm done. I am undone. Darn you. Maybe I can do this. Nope. Come on. Yes. Perfect. Not perfect, but perfect enough. Anyway, my whole pitch for The Expanse is this: go watch it.
It's awful when your favourite characters die. Or they're killed off.
No, it's not like that. Like, you know, good characters do die, but that's the whole point. They're not killed off needlessly. Which is why I fear some of these shows do, just for the shock value. All right, we got some side pieces.
You'll have to come and check these turrets out at some point, see if they pass your turret building.
Oh, is that what you're doing right now? Building turrets?
Yeah, I built 2 turrets. They're slightly different because we only built
Slightly
half of it. We didn't
different.
build the top. Yeah, I think they must be slightly different. I've maybe used different barrels, different decorations on. But they work.
All right.
You shall have slot.
We'll definitely come and take a look. I will come and judge you. Yes, and you'll be judged.
And the Star Wars windows are just perfect graveling.
Okay, so I'm trying to get to this point where I can actually close this thing off. There we go. 1, 2. It's funny because they don't actually have any use for this piece at all. It's like a decoration or something. This one has no doors into it. So I'm going to have to figure out what the heck this is used for. So, it'll actually make a lot more sense. But let's see what we got. We got a whole wall. And okay. So this is where we can finally use some of the wall hanging pieces, the vents and stuff. All these pipes that we can never really find a use for. Well, we finally have a use for them. So I've actually been looking forward to hanging these pieces. One, 2, 3, 4. Now, one of the things that I did, you can do, if you have enough space, is actually mess with your walls a little bit. This is one of the things that I like to do every now and then, where you have a limited decoration. Is that you can use your wall for decoration. This one is too far down here, but stuff like this, you can take so roof pieces, Halloween. Okay, here, this one is good. It fits right in. Boom. And you can layer these guys. I think this should be the right height to get the full spread. Yes. Haha. And it's just a little thing, but it does add a little bit of that depth to the walls. There we go. Okay, now I have to. It's 9:43. I know I'm spending a lot of time on a wall, which is kind of unprecedented, but it is what it is, right? Now, what I would love to do is actually have like some kind of power source. If we had steam emitters and stuff, it would be so cool to be able to just build up some of this area and have like machinery or whatever in here. Like, is this like a generator? Is this like exactly what is this area used for? So I'm gonna have to just kind of make that up, because there's no point really putting any kind of fortifications or any other resources for the base in this piece. It doesn't make any sense. So it's gonna have to be useful in a different way. So I'm like, this is where I would actually come in and toss in, let's say, oh, I'm still in
No,
Halloween.
I'm spending too much time on the world. I'm just going to blow them up anyway.
Come again?
I'm just going to blow them up anyway.
Okay. Well, I will not plant any boom barrels until the raid. So just let me know. That's actually one of the best things about doing base building stuff is that you can go ahead and you can set up all your stuff. And if we're doing a particular scene, we can go ahead and say set some boom barrels so that when we have somebody coming with cannons or whatever, they can shoot away and certain areas can get blown up. Not that I'm going to let him blow up stuff, of course. I will shoot back, but it'll be good to actually have an area of the base that will go boom. Just saying.
Yeah, but good.
We will not
very
go
cinematic.
We will not go down without a fight. Now this Raven stuff is purple, but you know what? It's actually kind of cool for mechanical stuff.
Yeah, the little machines and things like that.
Yeah.
I thought they were kind of useful.
I like the little vials and little dials and switches stuff in there. Definitely adds a lot more. Toss in a couple of Imperial computers.
Yeah, I think I used a couple of them. If you face them back to back, it kind of makes one unit. You know, so the big end against the big end, kind of like makes a big unit. That's what I'd done as like a power source thing.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let me put two of those back to back. Oh, hold on. I like this one. One. Three of those back to back. Nice. And now I can put the computer. There we go. And then we can have a door. Maybe a containment area. Yeah, I'm going to overthink this just a little bit. And I'm going to toss in a door in there. Excuse me. All right, so we got that. And then let's get low wall. What do we have? Oh. See, we have fun around here. That's right. We have lots of fun. Until the break of dawn.
It's wrong.
Son of Sam, fire always makes it better. Navigate, style, and aplomb. It's 9:48. It's almost time to be gone. Sorry, I've got offspring stuck in my head now. Haven't listened to those guys in ages. which means that I probably should. We go prop. Prop, 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 prop. Moss Isley. Oh, hey. All this cool stuff. Props. I think this actually fits in better. There we go. You can see everything. Got a nice containment field. Perfection. Close that off. Perfect. Just gotta add a back door and we are good to go. See, that all now makes sense. Just gotta add sidewalls. Oh, actually, I don't need to add sidewalls. Hey, Game Boy Pablo. I'm getting a little stuffy here. Ruby, hey, Ruby's Lego Lab is here. Good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you, Game Boy. All right, so now that I've done all this, I have to do it over there too. That's the fun part of it. But this is big progress. I mean, like this, a lot of focus. I can actually get this, a lot of this done in one day. So I'm not too concerned about, you know, what we're doing here. I do like that we can get a good look, a good design all set up. Let me see what they do with the roof. I mean, we've got 10 minutes to go. And of course it swaps sides and says, hey, let's build this whole thing. What's one downside of some of the instructions? But it's, I'm finding out it's part of just how things are organized with building out these pieces. And it's kind of hard to really say, hey, I want this to happen instead. So I'm just glad to have some of the instructions available. Now, some of you may still think, especially if you're brand new here, that having instructions is kind of a cheat or whatever. It's not, because I still have to go and interpret every single thing that I'm doing for the game. It's not like one-to-one recreation of the pieces, so it has its own challenges. Trust me.
But absolutely, that's why I don't do it, because it is a challenge. I find it so much easier to just look.
Yeah, when you just go and make things out sometimes, make things up sometimes, it's
yeah.
But I have a mission. My mission is, you know, this is not from the Lego store, but it is with that same mindset about taking what people have done before and trying to recreate it in game with some accuracy. Because I mean, like, we have so many limited pieces, and like I know all of us were wishing for more options when the Star Wars kits came out. Personally, I was disappointed by just how they went and utilized all of the old castles and everything instead of like bringing in original Imperial pieces. So it kind of limited what we could build just by not giving us the access to Durasteel and the pieces for the Imperial bunkers. like when I saw the bunker for the first time, I was so freaking excited, and I was waiting to unlock those pieces, specifically the pieces for the bunker. It was like it was absolutely exciting. Like it's like the biggest change that the game could have had in a very long time, but we didn't get it. Nope, we did not get it. We were just left there wondering what the heck happened.
Yeah, the night market definitely made them possible now.
Yep, Nightmare and
rebuild them.
Which else? It's Nightmare and the Festival Kit.
Yeah. And also that big hexagon floor shape.
Which one?
The floor, and you know, I think it goes around Lockie's lighthouse.
Oh, right. That one is huge.
If you flip that upside down and put it on top of the slanted bits, it looks like the top bit that you're on about the curves.
Right. Okay, here we go. So we should really get a better idea of lighting. I may have to put red light in here. There's a turret over there. Okay, so Mr. Black has built some turrets. So let's go take a look. I should have a lot more progress on this done by tomorrow. Maybe it'll be on the second floor. It's now 9:56. I have 4 minutes to go because I have to run off to work. Mr. Black, you are at number 4?
I'm at 6.
6. Bus station 6. All right, heading to bus station 6. All right, special delivery. Morning day, Captain Jared. What's happening? Okay, what did Rooster need to jumpstart? Okay, going with a fresh mind today. Perfect. They look cool. All right. Son of Sam, fire always makes it better. Navigate with style and aplomb. Where are your turrets?
Yeah.
All right, so I left Mr. Black a basic turret. Oh, I see what you've done. Interesting. He's brought his own style to it. Cool. I
was going to try and link it back up to the base so it could be controlled from the base, but I didn't want to see the huge lines.
Huge lines are fine. It's also huge lines that we can cut off. I like all of it except for that. The tip.
Don't like the tip.
Don't like the tip. Vetoed.
Well, you're going for the blue one or the brown one?
I know the grey one. Is that no? What did the others use? Did the others use that? I don't know, man. You know,
it was like yeah, it might have been that. I think there's one with a brown bit on, and there's one with a blue bit on, isn't there?
Yeah, but I used the blue ones as missiles.
Yes, I think it might be the brown one.
The Lego Fortnite minimap. Hey, Muddy Girl, what's happening? Welcome back. You're back in time to see Mr. Black's rebel base. I gotta bring some. He needs a Y-wing, not a tank, an not Imperial Walker, one of the old Republic walkers, and a couple of X-wings over here to finish it off.
Made a Republic table. A Republic war table, like you asked.
Yes, where is the Republic war table?
Have you seen it? It's up here.
Oh, where? Oh, inside?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Bigger. What is this? Got space for 2 people, man. Bigger.
It feels a bit high, like, so when it just able to look over the top of it.
It definitely feels a little bit high, so you may have to raise the floor around it.
Raise the floor around it.
Yeah.
I think I might just use the orange roof blocks instead of the white banister.
Oh, yeah, because those are a bit tall.
Smaller, and probably more fitting with the colour.
For sure. But I do love the table. Hey, Pritam, what's happening? Welcome. Okay, anyway, it's 10 o'clock. I have to run off to work. It's one of those things. So, Okay, so, no, I'm afraid you cannot join our world and explore. We are building up the world. We are working together and it's a collaborative thing here. So this is generally my big Star Wars world, and me and Mr. Black are trying to build this expansive experience. So while we do have a couple of guests come on every now and then, it's not an open world for everyone to come in, because we're doing tutorials, showing off the different base structures and everything, and just building up a general world. So it's not like a survival world, or just a general world for players. So
like a content world, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a content world. So thank you for your enthusiasm. However, it's just not something that we do. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. I'm the Mad Puck 66. I try to stream every day. Well, I usually stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. when I have to run off to work, which is today. So, come back and join me and Mr. Black. Mr. Black, he is on Twitch as Mr. Black 333 Dan G, or you can follow his YouTube channel at Mr. Black LFC. The links are in the description, so you can always find there. You can always also join us on Craftopia, one of the best Lego Fortnite communities in existence. Come and join us. I will be back tomorrow morning. We are going to continue some of these epic builds. Mr. Black, where are you? There you are. We're going to continue these epic builds, getting the Empire and the Rebel forces all set up. And we're going to be doing a couple of video skits here and there, really setting up the entire world and just building towards May the 4th. So I hope you can find something that will inspire some of your builds. Like I said, we have tutorials and other stuff, and other cool stuff coming out. So keep an eye, come back and watch, get inspired, build. It's pretty much what we do, and we like to share and help people find the way towards the true empire. Anyway, thanks for joining, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Mr. Black.